Hello, 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 and welcome. I've been asked if I could play a game against AIs, and I'm thinking, you know what? Let's try that. I just want to see how that looks for us on the channel, if people are interested in that, or if it's just not the same. So I figured for our first one, straight to hard AI, I think we've played the game enough, uh, and just a head-to-head, just me versus you. And then we have to figure out what we're going to do. Let's lead off with Inventrix. Honestly, there's nothing much here that I really like at all. Other than Space Station. It's a pretty weak start. Which means that I most certainly, I think, am going to do Inventrix. Because I want that 3 extra card draw. Now, I like Commercial District and stuff. But I hate to pay standard project prices for energy. But maybe I'll do that. The only reason I might take this too. The only reason I might take Credicore over Inventrix is because of A, they have more money, and B, projects over $20. But the only one here is Protected Valley, which I like, but you know, just isn't there. Gosh, I wanted to put Protected Valley there to get the 2 cards. So let's see what we get. A big ol' asteroid, which we can't play this turn. Let's take a peek. Tractor, that's kind of scary, not to mention the fact that they've gotten their stuff from it. Protected Valley is essentially 3 income for us, so I think I'll do it. But I'm not going to be very happy about it. Well, I could always go... What is that? 11 and 16, 27 for 4. Let's start with the Protected Valley because it doesn't require as much investment to get running. And honestly, the nuke zone is pretty well played. Well, I want to get that free heat income, so maybe we end turn and see if the opponent does any little bit of heat stuff. Did they standard project twice? Wow, yeah, they're having a pretty weak start as well. I think I'm just going to pass for the next round. Venus is not in the game, so there's no, like, world government bumping different metrics and stuff. We're pretty well neck and neck, except for the fact that, well, we have about the same amount of cards. They just have the cost reduction for being Tractor, right? All players. So and now this is interesting as well, because we're drafting back and forth. So a card like Cloud Seeding actually works for us. And Wave Power. Thanks, bro. Let's block Ore Processor and just watch out in case they ever grab ants. I would like the Wave and the Cloud Seeding. So the Wave is great. And then I like the heat production, but I think for now it's still an early enough game that I want to do this. And I kind of want to block him from being able to place good cities. But you know what? I am going to put it here because if ever Noctis City comes up, it's guaranteed. If ever I want to leech off of him. And like 4 income is a pretty good snag. He's buying oceans. Wow, what a crazy person. I mean, I don't think that's expert plays, but maybe I'm wrong. Like, especially with only 2 corps in the game is going to go pretty long. Like, if we were in a 5-person game, then yeah, if you have nothing to do, buy those greeneries, buy those oceans. But yeah, I'm just not sold on what he's doing. Deimos. I also like GHG factories. I'm genuinely considering the GHG factories over, because then we could get like 7 or something income. No, let's continue with the space synergy stuff. We could reach a card that's very out of reach with that. We don't plan on having any steel income anytime soon. Let's block the soil factory, and we get the GHGs. Look at that. These are all I want. There's nothing for us to actually do. Aquifer, he's going for it. Now, I think he has a number of plants from doing that I might want to screw with. 6. I really want a space station before Big Asteroid, but it doesn't look like that's in the cards for me. And I'd like to screw with his plants because plants are, you know, the most overpowered strategy when they cannot be blocked. Terractor, not my own plants, thank you. And then I'm going to skip. I mean, he's ahead of me by a TR, but if he gets this heat production, by the way, that's actually good for me because I want to play cloud seeding. And if he doesn't take it, then that's fine too. We should have 20-something income. Let's pass. I want to play Deimos down, and I want to get my space station running, but I can't necessarily do both if I want to buy cards, so I figured I have 2 actions at the start of next turn. Oh, yeah. So we can still screw with them. Anti-grav is so good, especially if I think the game's going long, but I have like no science tags. And this is energy, which we really need. So if he lets me get anti-grav, that's fine. Oh, I'll take the research to prevent him from getting it. He let it come back. This is too good. Too good. Now I still kind of want a Deimos, but I'd rather get my own stuff running. I don't think he's that close. Yeah, he's only got 2 plants again, so let's hold off on the Deimos so we can impact him real good when we do it. Should I research first? No, because I want to get GHG factories. Now, it is sketchy. No, actually, I really should have waited to do that till next turn, because he could play something that steals my energy income. And if I waited to play that, then I could do it on my terms, and then there would be no way for him to snipe in. So now we have 4 heat income. That's totally viable. Oh, I forgot. It's always the same milestones in base game. So it's all about Terraformer, Mayor, Gardener, Builder. What are we for Builder? 3 versus none. Versus none, you damn business. Also, I think one of the awards that we can fund is Scientist. So we should look out for that too. So he already has a points per Jovian, so I can't let him have IO. And I don't want him to have this. And I want to have that science myself. So I don't think I'm doing an IO run. I could almost get it though. I would just need to, what, sell pets? Here's the problem though, I'd want to grab both if I was going to do it, but maybe it's worth it. Maybe I just take another turn to go slow. 5. I don't think the game's ending all that soon, so if he, you know, wants to standard project to do that stuff for me, that's kind of fine. Because I will do my nuke and get my heat bump now for bumping it the rest of the way. Boop, boop. And then because he has a free heat income, I will play this, lose a little bit of income, but steal his heat income. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. We're pretty cruel. We also blocked Miranda Resort, which I'm surprised he didn't take, because if I'm... You know, he's Tractor. Oh, he only has the single Earth tag. Jeez, and we have a single Earth tag as well. We could get pets in the future. Let's hold on to our money, and that way we can potentially get IO next turn. I feel like we're in a really good spot. And this is against a hard AI that we're playing head-to-head. But maybe if I'm finding this, you know, quote-unquote too easy, and I have not won yet by any stretch of the means, I'm just feeling good, then maybe I just need to play against 4 other hard AIs and see if I can come out on top between 4 of them. But, you know, that's a completely different game at that point. I really like Cupola because I could place it beside his greenery and beside my thing. But I also like the power plant because I have use for energy. And I like lava flows, not to buy it, but to block it. But I think I'm going to lead off with Cupola. He should be taking cartels. He should be blocking lava flows. Or taking lava flows. So I want this. I'd like Nitrophilic. Oh, it's such a good grab, too. Like, he's giving me so many great cards. Honestly, I don't even need Cupola. I wanted it, and it was my first draft pick, but I didn't end up getting the energy card because I wanted to block the other things. Yeah, I think this is more powerful for us. So, I want to play Nitrophilic first, so that if he does attack my plants, I still have enough plants left. Giant Ice Asteroid, I think, is the only other card that could really hit me. And then I'm going to Cartel, which should make him sad. Quick end turn. He wanted the power plant, which is fair. Maybe he had his own city. Noctis Farming, okay. How many plants is he at now? He gets to go first next round. He only has 4 plants, so I should be able to crush him before then. Oh, I meant to play pets before Cartel. Oh, well, I wouldn't have had enough for everything, would I? Yeah, I should have. I messed up. Oopsies. That's an income that we lost. It's weird not just being able to take, like, infinite actions. I'm so used to playing solo where it's just go, 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 go. Instead now I'm like, oh, I got 10 income, 4 plants coming in, 5 heat. Feels comfortable. You know, it's not like I have an overly huge amount of stuff coming in. I would have really liked to get IO, because that would have given me the titanium that I could have used on, like, the Deimos down. Because even now I want to play IO, but the value of IO is slipping and slipping and slipping. Because if he has, you know, 6 plants, I want to play Deimos down and just stop him from touching the board. I do think there's value in acquired company, honestly. It's a little bit late to be grabbing income. I could grab Heather. I don't think he's smart enough to grab Heather, though. Well, Heather's the other one I want from my hand. Development Center is a no-brainer. Heather, thank you. Yes. I don't have anything that synergizes with the microbes, but Heather's just such a good card. And this is what I mean, I can never get all the things out because I'm, like, getting so many great drafts. So he's trying to heat the planet for me. He does have all of those plants still, right? 4. 4 is enough. Now, I don't really want any other heat cards to happen. There's very little... Okay, there it is. I was going to say, there's very little play at the milestones right now, which is what I find interesting. Though it's just a head-to-head game. So it's anytime you spend that $8 to get 5 points, which is a great value proposition, it throws a stick in your engine, and then the other person can accelerate just a little bit faster. But At this point, you know, we're up, what, 2 TR on him and a couple of points probably because he hasn't been able... I don't want to let him have any Jovians. A large Earth Convoy. That's a huge points card. He might let me have birds. Yeah, he did. I don't think he has any... 1, 2, 3, 4. I do need one more science tag. I just don't think it's a good time to buy it. So this and that go together so well. And mineral deposits, like, you know, you just do mineral deposit if you're buying things with steel. So we do that. I mean, the dev center's pretty weak, but because I can't even use it. I should have researched. Protected halves, wow. A lot more space events. Here comes the oxygen in an ocean. Catching up to me in TR again. And he got up to his 8 plants, eh? Yikes. That's not too bad. You gotta play Protected Halves. For $5, it's just the most overpowered card. We still have, like, he is very diligently terraforming the planet. And I'm impressed by his resolve in accomplishing that. I really want a little bit of energy coming in. But let's look. We both have 30. And he has 2 victory points. I have 2 victory points, except he's funded a milestone and has these greeneries on the board. I really want to build a city here for 3 points. It's so late to go after the income. But maybe I will anyway. Well, no. I like Media Group. Oh, wrong button. I want Jovian. He sent me 3 Jovians. I can't afford all these Jovians, to be fair. Like, he's beating me in the sense that I'm going to mess up and buy way too many Jovians and never get them on the board. Especially because I have to buy a standard project city here. And then I want to greenery here. It's just, that's too powerful of a play to not take myself. And then we'll take our 3 income here. It's not really a great card in the sense that it's probably not gonna go, like, it would have to go 4 more generations for that card to be profitable when I could just sell it for $1, right? But in a head-to-head game, there's a lot more room for generations just slipping on and going a little bit later than you'd expect. So, you know, he's still at 2 victory points. We're at 4. We have more on the board than him, likely, or at least tied, and then he has the milestone. Tied in TR as well, actually. What building tags have I played? None for energy is my problem. Here's energy, though, but urbanized area is just a very fun card. Let's take the lunar beam, adapted lichen. I don't have anything I really want to copy, because everything that I can copy takes friggin' energy. So now I get my IO. If I get IO, then can I get anything else? I only have like $5 left after. Honestly, I'm going to continue getting some ocean adjacency over building around my city. Oh, I didn't realize that I was going to put it that close to ocean. That was a mistake on my end. Cards played. I guess I just copy... I really wanted to copy something stronger, but I will copy... Oh, I can't copy. I have no actions left. So he can get the free ocean, which is too bad. I got the free heat bump. He got trees, which is powerful. How many tags do I have now? 5. I need to get up to 6. I can buy that for pretty well free. Oh, okay. Oh, and my plants are protected. I don't even need to worry about them. So I think that it sucks that he gets to go first, because he gets to do the 1 TR and then buy the terraforming milestone. If I am not mistaken. Really like this. Well, the building tags are useful too, but I have titanium, so let's do that. Let's block that. How many tags do I need? 2? Okay, I'll do these 2. So heat and then buys the milestone? Yep. It's inconvenient. So we do a bump because it's close to done. I'm not really interested in these space events. It's another point for me. I mean, if you're watching from home, I think that you're feeling some spice right now. You're like, wait a second. Doesn't he have as much TR as you? Basically as many points, but then 10 more points up here? And you're not wrong. There is an element of spice. How many? Oh, I have no actions left anyway. I wanted to check my building count. I really don't have that many. Ice Cap Melting, fantastic card. I'm so not used to base game that has all of these things in a competitive setting that make you very powerful. Like, he's got a lot going on at the end here, but it's not gonna, you know, quote-unquote matter. The problem is that I kind of want to buy a base city here again. Don't like the play, but it gives me somewhere to put greeneries that are useful. Now I need to discuss selling things. Yeah, we get it. You're gonna get lots of greeneries. Give me them points. It's weird that I never got any power cards. I mean, I drafted away from a single power plant at one point, and I also drafted away from a giant space mirror at one point. So I guess I am to blame. But still, I feel like I should have all that stuff. I get to go before him. He has 10 plants. Which means... What does it mean? It means I should do something to him that hurts. Fish is great. Farming is good points, but lightning harvest is also points, but farming is very good. I don't know. I don't want him to be able to terraform that quickly. I'm really blocking the terraform. The longer this goes, the better it is for me. So because I'm spiteful, let's hit him where it hurts. Grab him. So I would like to hit Terractor. So he's just one plant shy now. Standard tech. Wow, cool. And then I like to play fish and take one of his incomes. And then end turn. Cool. He really needs to buy like a city. Yeah. Is that an energy for a city? It's greenery. Wow. I mean, I'm pretty sure that unlocks birds. So we'll take 2 more of your plant income. Thank you. It doesn't feel as bad to be this mean, because I get to just, you know, chill out and do it. It's not against my friends. I'm not hurting anyone's feelings when I hit the AI for all they're worth. Constantly smack. I really do like the head-to-head Terraforming Mars when it's a competitive game, though, which is a little bit on the more thrilling side. Take this here. And, like, especially considering the fact that we've let him have all of the milestones so far. Like, I'm not really close to getting more milestone, you know? I mean, sorry, I am, because I can get the mare. Which maybe I should do, but... He's going to get to go first next round, and if he's smart, he'll put up the oxygen or something. Or not oxygen, he'll put up... Well, yeah, he could probably end the game next round. And he can block me from being the one to do the last heat bump. So he's got a couple of things going for him. I think Advanced Ecosystems is a huge points card. Imported Hydrogen is points. Land Claim is fun. I actually, for the first time in a long time, would like to play Land Claim. Optimal Arrow Breaking, okay. Predators. Predators is, you can't use Predators on me. I have Protected Halves. Okay. I'm going to Land Claim here, so I can build a city there in the future. And I'm going to get that heat bump before he blocks it. There's a lot of things I want to do this generation. Like, I want to fund the scientist. I want to become the mayor. He got the thermalist down. Why did he do the thermalist, though? Because he has 8 heat? Oh, and he can get heat back on events. That's not a bad move. I don't want it to end this round, despite the fact that I have 2 oceans in my hand. And lots of oxygen I could do. Let's do a couple of like delaying actions for a second. Because if the game is gonna end, I really need to become the mayor. How much money does he have? 16 bucks, not enough plants. I think we're good to be greedy. So, asteroid mining. And Well, I don't think it's the last generation. You almost shouldn't play it. But how many tags do we have? This is a 7-point card. These things could be blocked. But they also allow him to end the game. I think I skip. Let's see what he does. He passed. Okay. Which means I can safely do this. 2 cards. Let's grab just some money. I would like 4 plants, please. 4 birds. Birds are more fancy than fish. Earth Catapult. Hey, you know I like that. It's a little bit late. And then I can do an oxygen bump with this. If I go here, that allows me enough money to fund my scientist milestone this turn before he gets to go first next turn. Why can't I do this? Oh, I have to... When you're the last person, should you really have to end turn? But it's 8-0, 26-3. Oh, wow, I can also do banker. So, it's more expensive than, you know, building that city and taking that. But let's see if we get a card for a city next turn. Though I don't even have energy. Like, that's my big thing. So I'm struggling on the energy front. But I have so much money. And so many huge point things to do. I don't know. Do I not have a plant tag, though? I never actually checked. It's like a plant or a microbe tag. Yeah, I'm missing a microbe tag. So I actually need that card. Because I want to play Advanced Ecosystems. And there's worms. Research Outpost is pretty good for us. Advanced Alloys gives us $7 back, but we lose 7 because we have to pay for it. Unless I grab... I want to block Radchem. It's a good 2 points for him. So Research Outpost, that's our last city. Radchem I can't play. Tardigrades allows us to get the other thing. So I want the last ocean. I don't think I can get Earth Catapult. Well, I have a lot of titanium. It feels so bold to do that, especially when there's open city right there. But I don't have energy anyway. Because I need these cards. And this is like 17 bucks. So a third of our money. This is like a third of our money. This is like a third of our money. I think I'm going to do it anyway, though. Because I'm just that dastardly. Oh, but I also have to fund... I could have funded like 2 awards. Or like a milestone and an award. Let's balance out on the fish. And... I'm going to hold off on that green replacement. Especially because I have no actions. Right now what I like is unless he buys a city, which he should have done forever ago, he has to build greeneries here or whatever. So now I can go to this. And I was going to place it like over here or something, but I think this is the best place for it. Because it blocks him. And I want to make sure that it's a greenery in this spot. Has he used predators? Like, why did he buy predators? I'm so confused. Oh, he's playing those events because he needs to get his heat up, which he's already good. So obviously I need to buy the mare. Then I want to buy tardigrades. Now I think I'm a couple bucks short, or I'm right on. Oh no, I can sell cards. Because I want this, and that's pretty much good because I have titanium. So that'll give us a whole bunch of TR. Nothing else here is worth a point. We're going to skip for a second. Yeah, I would have loved to fund Banker. 20 bucks for 5 points is pretty friggin' fantastic. And there may have been a way to do it that was, you know, not Earth Catapult, basically. But there's some cards that we like, and that's the ones I'm going to play. And anyways, I think we can all see what happens to the AI when you just dummy them with some science. And this is them terraforming the planet as fast as they can, which is a counter to science strategies. You know, I'll put a microbe there just for fun. So, skip. Pass. How do we feel we did? They got all the milestones and stuff. We got the science. So, right now, he has to build either here or here. How many plants does he have? Yeah, not enough. We're just going to build. I'm going to build here so that he builds up there. I feel like that's funny to me for some reason. Could you do this for me real quick? Oh, we chose not to. I guess it's neutral points. It's 1 and 1. But still, I would have placed it. So milestones, awards. Toodles! 118 to 68. Yeah, he would have done all right if the game had ended that earlier round, but he didn't quite have enough for it. Maybe if he had not bought predators and stuff like that, there could have been something else. But yeah, this is what happens when you play the AI in Terraforming Mars. You just kind of crush them. But who knows? Maybe I'll just do it and I'll step it up. Like this was a head-to-head. Next time I'll play against 2. Next time I'll play against 3. Or maybe you guys have, you know, things that you think I should try. But remember, this was an Inventrix start that I chose because the cards were so bad. Then again, they were building standard projects, so it was kind of like 2, you know, brand new terraformers whacking each other with wet pool noodles. Wasn't very fantastic, but this ending score makes me feel good. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Cheers.